Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm here at Irwin Hymer Centre Travel World in Stafford, and I'm here to review this. This is the Hymer MLT 570 crossover. It is a Mercedes-based motorhome. It has all-wheel drive, and we're going to dive straight in and find out all about it. So as I say, it is based on the Mercedes. It has their 2-litre diesel engine, 190 horsepower, and it comes standard with automatic transmission. It has a 93-litre diesel tank and a 22-litre AdBlue tank. Facts and figures. Now, prices start at £142,000, although the one we're going to look at today here at Travel World is just under £164,000. So they've added a lot of the extras to this. And what I'll do is I'll point out standard features and also some of those extras that they have fitted. Size-wise, so this motorhome based on the Mercedes from Hymer, it's 6 metres and 89 centimetres in length. It's 2 metres and 20 centimetres in width. And it's 3 metres and 5 centimetres in height. Weight-wise, it weighs in with a gross vehicle weight of 4,100 kilos. So you are going to need your C1 if you want to drive it. But you do get a very good payload of around 700 kilos. That'll depend on the extras that you do or don't add. So there we go, let's make a start at the front. So as we can see, we've got this nice big Mercedes badge. And the first thing you'll notice about the Hymer MLT crossover is the ground clearance, because this is an all-wheel drive vehicle. It's designed to go off-road, although chances are it'll never leave a campsite. But if you want to go off-road, you certainly can. So amazing ground clearance. Now also at the front, we have the dark grey cab, the Terranite grey cab, and we get the crystal silver sides. There is a heated windscreen on this model, and we do get a standard, the 44-inch LED light bar above the cab, and then the Hymer logo, as we can see there. So that is the front, colour-coded bumpers, the little spotlights as well. We'll make our way down the offside first of all. So coming down, we've got these bulbous wheel arches here with the Hymer logo that we can see, and we have got heated and electric wing mirrors. Now, first of all, let me just point out the alloy wheels. Now, the alloy wheels, these are an additional option. If you want to add these, which have been put on this one at Travel World, these are an additional £5,000. So you can have the black alloy wheels, 18-inch, with the all-terrain tyres. Standard, it actually comes with 16-inch steel wheels in black with the all-terrain tyres as well. Now we'll make our way slowly down. We can see those silver sides, and we can see the graphics and the decals of the MLT 570 crossover. It's emblazoned across the side. Nobody's going to miss you in this. I absolutely love this exterior. I'm going to be honest, as you know, I like a silver one, and I've certainly got it here. So as we make our way down, obviously UK models, they are going to be right-hand drive. We'll just have a little look in here so you can see this cab area. Now, I've already swiveled the chair, but looking in, we can see there the Mercedes cab. As I say, it is automatic. It has an electric parking brake. The heated windscreen, you can as an option add the winter pack and have heated seats and a heated steering wheel, as well as a few other optional extras as well as part of it. But that's the start of the cab, and we can see there the windows, we're getting blinds in the passenger and driver's window and also in the cab as well. I'll close that up and we'll carry on down. Now, because Hymer, German manufacturer, the door is on the offside, the habitation door here, one-piece door, there's an awning light above it, and then we have the huge 2-lay wind-out canopy as well. We do have an electric step, thankfully, because there's quite a height. We'll go in soon. Continuing down, we have a gas barbecue point. Now, this is one of the optional extras that's been fitted to this one. So, gas barbecue point. And continuing down, this is our electric hookup system that we can see here. And then down here, this is going to be where you dump your grey waste. Now, in terms of water, it has a 120-litre freshwater tank and a 100-litre grey waste tank. Continuing down, we then find the garage. There's a garage door on the near side and the off side. I'll just open this up for us. So opening it up, now this garage door, it is held on this hydraulic strut here. You can see the great size of this motorhome. So bearing in mind it is under 7 metres long at 6.89, but we've got a good sized garage, excellent height here as well, as we can see, a very good depth as well to it. Now this garage comes with the solid floor, we've got tie hooks. There are 2 lights. Press those, you can see the operation on the light system, 2 of those. And then coming down, now we've got storage in this wall here. And then we've got little storage places here, 12 volt, plug sockets and a shower as well, hot and cold external shower. And the garage has got a heating vent as well. I'll talk about the heating as we go round the other side. So that is the garage accessed from the off side. Let me close that up. Let's make our way around the rear of the crossover. So coming round the back end, we've got this beautiful Hymer rear end, these light clusters. This is silver panelled as well, like the body. We are getting the ladder here, which you can drop down so you can access the roof if you wish. Now, up on that roof, what are we getting? As standard, you will get 2 95-watt solar panels. This one's also got the additional satellite system fitted as well. You can have an air conditioning unit fitted if you want. That's priced from the factory at around £2,000. Up here we have got the high level brake light, and we've also got a reversing rear view camera, the Hymer name in the chrome, the Mercedes badge, and then we've got a spare wheel. You get the alloy spare wheel if you opt for the alloy package, and if you go for the steel package, it's the steel wheel. But this is where you're going to store your spare wheel. Let's make our way down this near side next. So coming down the near side, we've got the second garage door. We can just have a look in from this side so you can see the access in there. Then I'll close that up. Coming down, you can see some of the windows here, which again we'll have a look at as we go in. This is the bedroom at the back. We'll have a look at the layout. Then we have our gas locker here. Now this is quite interesting. I'll just open this up for us. So in here, you have got storage for 2 6-kilo gas bottles. And this here is an adapter. When you empty your grey waste, if you can't quite reach the grey waste drop, as you'll know if you've been to several campsites, you can't always get to the grey waste drop. So you've got that, and it'll give you a little bit more stretch to reach. So that's nice. And then we've got a storage shelf there as well within this gas locker. And I quite like the finish on here as well. It's like a nice board finish. Closing that up, this is the water filler for that fresh water tank that I mentioned earlier, 120 litres of fresh. And then coming down, toilet cassette point. And this is the vent then for the Truma heating. It's got a diesel 6 kilowatt heater, and it'll also do the hot water off there. You have a 10 litre hot water tank, all heated off that system. These 2 lockers, this is where you're going to access your electrical systems from the exterior of the motorhome, and you're also going to find the dump valve or the frost valve for the hot water tank as well. So that's what's in those cupboards. Coming down then, we've got our diesel filler here, and the passenger side cab door. Again, I'll just open that just so you can have a look to see in there. We've got the button for the heated seats that I said is an optional extra that have been fitted on this one. Electric windows are standard, but you can have a look in there and see the cab. We'll obviously have a closer look in a minute because we're going in. And then coming round again, just finishing off at the near side, we've got the Hymer here as well. I must say, I love it. Right, come on, let's go and take a closer look inside, because the inside is pretty much as good as the outside. So let's dive in. So opening up the habitation door. Now the habitation door, when you open it, there is a little clip here that you can see. So that's going to secure it in there. So let's just clip that back. The electric step, I've already deployed that. There is just a button here though to operate that. And we have got a fly screen as well fitted here for when you have got that door open. I'm going to climb in, see a nice little Hymer badge there, taking hold of the handle, and off we go. Right, I will take a seat. Ah, there we go. I've made myself right at home in this one. So here we go, in we come. So we have our Mercedes cab seats. Now these have got a really nice leather finish. We can see the grey and this green piping here, which matches those decals externally. Hymer here as well, embossed in that green. Now this is our cab. So we have the multifunctional steering wheel, the start and stop button. This here is our 10-inch infotainment system. We'll see our rear view camera here, the satellite navigation. We've got air conditioning in the cab, and as I say, it has got the heated windscreen as well. So these are the controls, a couple of little cubby holes here as well for storage. Now, I'll start moving upwards. So first of all, what we've got above me is this huge panoramic sunroof. I'll just step up now. So standing up, got a huge panoramic sunroof. It does have a blind as well and a fly screen, and you can open this as well if you like. Now what we're going to get up here, as well as this storage shelf around the cab, is on each side we have one of these pull-out lights that you can maybe see here, and USB chargers. So there's one each side. And when I say pull out, what you do is you reach in, lift that up, and you pull that out. So those, one on each side. Now, coming along into this lounge area. Now this motorhome, it is a 3-berth motorhome, but it does have 4 travel seats. So we've got 2 here, and then this will convert here into 2 forward-facing travel seats as well. So 4 seats, 3 berths. We've got this nice bamboo finish table that we can see, and the L-shaped sofa. I really like this. I know a lot of motorhomes have the dinette seating. I do like this shape on a motorhome personally, so this is a winner for me. Now coming round, what we'll do is I'll move this way. You can see straight away on the walls we have got this bamboo wall finish as well, which is absolutely beautiful. Very rare you see something like that, so beautiful finish there. Now the windows, we've got the concertina blinds, which again is nice, and fly screen, so good quality blinds fitted there. The window obviously opens. I'll just push this and show you, demonstrate the lockers. So we've got a grey matte flat finish, little leather tabs, so this makes it easy to open. We can just lift this up, and in there obviously you can see various control panels. So up there we've got the control for the Dometic system, the Truma system. I'll show you some of the other control panels as we go. The satellite system as well up on the roof for your television. Close that. And then I'm just going to make my way here. Now this is actually a lamp, if you're wondering what this is. It's not a cook pot, it's a lamp. So this lamp, you can either switch it on here, or from what I can work out, you can bring it across and tie it here and have it dangling over the table on an evening. So that's quite nice if you're having a nice romantic meal, or maybe not. But yeah, a lamp like that. Coming down, now this is an optional extra. This is the television with the television bracket. If I just press this, there we go. And then you can pull the bracket out. So you can see we can extend the television. So there we go. And that is a good sized TV. I'll just slot that back in my most finest way. I'll leave that there. I'll put that away in a bit. I don't want to break it. But yeah, so that's how that operates. Now coming down, we've got a couple of little hooks here if you wanted to hang either coats or even a tea towel or something, but a couple of little hooks here. What we'll do now is we'll make our way onto the off side of this Hymer MLT crossover. Now I came in through this doorway where we've got a control panel here, and then we make our way into the kitchen area. Now this is not a bad space because, as you can see here, we have an additional flap. So when we lift this up, it's going to give us a lovely amount of extra worktop space. Under here, we have got 3 gas burners, a Dometic appliance. The kitchen window, more of this wood trim. Then we have a good sized cabinet above the sink area. Our sink with cover, which can then use as a draining board if you wish. I like this black tap. So this black tap is in this tiled area here as well. And then we've got obviously this panelling in the grey again. And then we'll come down. Now in here, I'll pull this open. We have got a pull-out drawer with cutlery tray. Give that a close. These are soft close. And then you just lock the latch like so. And then below that, there's another good size pull-out drawer with a small bin. I believe that's 8 litres in capacity, but it's a small bin there. I'll just close that back up again. There we go. Now, before I go any further, we'll just look upwards. And looking up, we have got another huge sunroof here. So plenty of light coming in to the motorhome. And as you can see, it has got this lift up here. So you can lift this up for the ventilation. And it does have the fly screen and the blinds as well. It's also got 4 lights in the surround here as well. So plenty of light. Back into the kitchen, 2 plug sockets, and then we'll move back to the fridge. Now, this is a compressor fridge. It runs solely off electric. It's a Dometic appliance, 154 litres. Let's have a look inside. So here we go. We can see it's the tower fridge and freezer, 3 shelves, and this is the freezer compartment, and the remainder is your fridge, and there's obviously a little salad tray there. So 154 litres, very good size. Let's just look in these cupboards here. There's a cupboard above the fridge, again, good size. And then down below, we've got this little, let's do this little drop down flap, and then we've got this shelving unit under here as well. One thing you'll notice we haven't got is we haven't got an oven and we haven't got a microwave. That is pretty standard on European manufactured vehicles, that they don't come as standard. But that is our kitchen space. Coming along above the kitchen here, we do have an extractor fan fitted. As I said, if you wanted to have the air conditioning unit, you can, an extra £2,000, so you could have that fitted. This one doesn't have that one. What I'll do next, I'll move into the bathroom on the near side before we head back to the bedroom space. So here we go. Now it's an all-in-one. There's always a compromise, and on a vehicle of this size, 6.89 metres, I think this is a very good size washroom, and I'm going to explain it to you as well as we go. So first of all, let's start down here at the floor. So we can see we've got this draining board here. There is a plug here, and we've also got an air vent and small LED light in that corner. Now, toilet, you do get, I'll step in for a second, you do get the Thetford bench seat toilet with the flush. Coming up, we have got storage in these 2 cupboards here. These are good. You can put your toiletries behind here, so when you arrive on site, they don't all fall out. I'll just close that up. And then coming along, we've got a further cupboard here. Again, we've got the bungees to hold our things back. A little shelf unit. I'm just going to press these lights and turn these lights on, because these are quite nice in here. So turning the lights on, they sort of come on gradually almost. So we can see we've got a bar light here, and then there's lighting under the cabinets as well. Now, I'll move this way. So here you'll find the sink. Now, the good thing with the sink is there's no cabinet coming out, so there's no intrusion here. This is our swivel tap for the sink, and it also becomes the shower. We'll come to that. We've got the Hymer name here, the mirror, and a couple of little shelves here. Now, this is where you're probably going to put your shower gel, because what you're going to do when you want to have a shower, we're going to press that button out there. I'll just step out and show you this. You literally pull this across like that. It does touch the toilet. There is then a little clasp here. If we drop that down, and that then allows you to pull this out here, and it makes a full shower screen. Now, obviously, there is a sliding door here. Just slide that to demonstrate. So you will close that, obviously. Just pull that back. So you'll close that when you want to use the shower. You'll take hold of this shower head, and then you can attach it up here if you wish. And we've also got a second plug just down there as well, if you can see it, so the water can run in there. Now, you can see I'm stood in it. I know I'm quite small, and it is a fairly small shower, but there's always a compromise. At least you've got a shower on board. I would be quite happy to shower in here. So yeah, at least we've got it, and it's got a really nice finish to it. If you just want to have a look without me stood in it, you can actually see it for yourselves. So nicely lined there, and the plug holes with it, and that shower, which you then just literally pull out of there. Okay, I'll fold the screen back so it's back in the place. So we fold that back up like that. We move this across again, just swivel that there, and you'll see that goes back on there, and we just close that like that. I'll turn the lights off in there now. They go off. I like that. It's nice. I like that. And then up here we have the sunroof for ventilation. That's got blinds and a fly screen, and also somewhere to hang your towel as well. You can just see up there, and say that is the sliding door as well. So if you just pull that across, you can see that fully closed for when it's in use. Right, there we go. Now we're going to move back into the bedroom space. So the bedroom space, we can see the amount of floor space that we have in the motorhome, and this is probably where you're going to get changed and dressed, somewhere in this space here. There is a privacy curtain just to my left here, if you're wondering about that. It's only a half length, so when you draw the privacy curtain, it's going to come across here. So yes, you don't have any coverage here, but you've got that there. Now, the bedroom space, these are what I refer to as longitudinal beds. These are single beds, twin beds. Size-wise, good sizes. This side here, this is on the off side of the motorhome, this is 190 centimetres long and it's 77 centimetres wide. This bed on the near side is 186 centimetres long and 77 centimetres wide. So these are a really good length if you are tall, a tall couple. Now the third berth, if you do have a small child, they can sleep in this middle section. So you have this cushion here, and then there's a plastic tray here. This drops into place here, and you can use that as your third berth. Now this is quite good, I'll show you this. So if you're using it just as a couple, we have these steps that I'm stood on now. 2 steps, and you climb obviously up onto the beds. If you have the bed used in the third person position, because it might be that you don't have the third person or child, but you want to use this as a double or queen bed, you can do that. But then how do you get onto it? So here we go, stepping down. Now, quite often what you normally find in these step cupboards is literally storage space, but not on this one. This actually has a ladder. Now this ladder, you pull this up from the cupboard, retract it out, and from there you are going to be able to then climb up that ladder and onto or off the bed when it is used in its double bed size. And then when you've finished with it, you just fold it back and put it back into that cupboard. So let me just close that back up. So there we go. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to show you the storage and the bedroom space up here before I show you the storage under the beds. So let's make a start up here. Now, there are light switches everywhere. We've got 2 here, and what I'm just going to do is reach over here and press the other light switches. Now that has activated the lighting in the bedroom area. Okay, we've got a sunroof here with the blind and fly screen. And then around the walling, we can see this bamboo panelling again, really nice finish. So we've got the bamboo panelling, and then it comes round to this fabric headboard here at the top. Now above the bed, we've got this further storage space, again with these strings, elastic strings, the bamboo, and in each corner, there's a USB charging point and a plug socket. So what you can do is obviously charge your gadgets, but you'll notice there's something already plugged in, and that's these little lights. Now these little lights, you can actually pull them along. They are attached, so you can't pull them too far, but you can move these about so you can change where you have these lights on a night time when you're in bed and you want to use them as lights. So you can see there them sliding along, and they just go into there. The other lights are under here and above as well, and then if I press those, it'll turn all the lights off as well. I'm just going to spin round. Now there are these lockers above the beds. If I open this, there's 4 altogether. You can see in here, now they've actually got a nice lining. They're almost carpeted, I'd probably describe as a velvety carpet finish to them. Good height and depth, so you could store clothes in here if that's what you wanted to use them for, or towels, something like that. Then where you're going to put the main bulk of your clothing is under the beds. So what I'll do is I'll just open this one first. So the offside cupboard. Now there is a light in here. I'll just let you look before I blind you with the light. But under there, this is basically a wardrobe. You can see this way you're going to be able to hang your clothes, put shoes in the bottom. And if I just press the light, there we go. You can see it is an illuminated cupboard, so at least you can see what you're doing in there. I'll close that one up. And then over here onto the near side, again, you can see this has got sort of 2, it's basically shelving. And again, I'll just operate that light and you can see in there. There we go. I'll turn that off. So, close that. So that's your bedroom space. I think most people probably just use this as singles, but they are really good size. Nice space indeed. Yeah, right. I'm going to dive down. So that's the bedroom. That was your washroom. We've got this 154 litre tower fridge freezer. Good kitchen. Really nice lounge. Love this space for relaxing and chilling out and doing whatever you want to do when you're away. Good amount of height here in the motorhome. Let's dive out and just take one last look at the MLT crossover. So what I'll do is I'll retract the step just so we could see that, close the door, and there we go. So that is the Hymer MLT 570 crossover based on the Mercedes-Benz. This is the new 2025 model. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a link to the Hymer website down here and also to the Erwin Hymer Centre Travel World website as well, so you can see the product that they've got available, because they cover the full range of Hymer vehicles. There's lots in the range. But there we go. I mean, you've got to admit, this is absolutely stunning. I think the exterior graphics and that interior, this is a beautiful quality motorhome. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look around. I certainly have. So there we go. Thank you to Hymer for asking me to come to do the review, and for Travel World for hosting us and allowing us to do it. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.